What's up, everyone? Welcome back to UKSM Winter. We're about to go live with Il Pazzo once again. Metal Gear Solid Integral in the any percent extreme category. I'm sure it will indeed be very extreme. But before I hand things over to him, please do remember that we are trying to raise money for the fantastic charity Special Effect. I showed some videos during the intermission showing just what great work they do, and we'll be showing those videos again and again over the course of the event. Just so you get an idea of what Special Effect genuinely do for disabled gamers. They are a brilliant charity and they really could use your support. So if you do want to donate, all you need to do is !donate in the chat or visit the link down in the description. With that all said, I'm going to hand things over to Il Pazzo. Just remember to give me a countdown when you're ready to start your run and we can get this party started.
Thank you very much. Yeah, we're about to run any percent extreme on MGS1. So on MGS3 there's a high rank called Foxhound rank. On MGS1 this rank is called Big Boss. So to get it you need to have 4 alerts, no more, and I think you have to kill 25 people, no more. Yeah, that's it. So I'm ready to go. So 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck, mate.
Thank you.
Yeah, good luck. Okay, as Pazzo said, he's going for the Big Boss rank, which is the highest rank you can get. You're only allowed a certain amount of alerts throughout the game. In normal runs, we'd sort of accrue a certain number of alerts down in the docks as we wait for the elevator. But as we're doing Big Boss, that won't be the case. So Pazzo is going to wait for this elevator, which takes 2 minutes and 5 seconds without being spotted by these guards. Those requirements, just once again, because it will be important later in the run. There are a couple of scripted alerts that you'll get. So you're allowed one extra alert, I believe. You can kill 25 or less guards, no continues, and you're only allowed to use 1 ration. There is a very RNG heavy part later in the game that determines whether it's a Big Boss rank or not. It's completely out of the runner's control. It's 50-50 basically, but we'll talk more about that when the time comes.
Yeah, it's worth saying that we're playing on the PC version as well. The PC version allows you to do a great number of things. It was ported to the PC in I think 2001 by 4 guys in a bedroom in Stoke. It has some crazy things it can do. All the weapons have hotkeys, so you can use the keyboard to switch weapons. That allows us to do 2 major glitches called God Mode Exploit and God Mode Exploit 2, just in case you thought the first one wasn't good enough. It allows you to basically never die, skip cutscene triggers and so on. I'll explain more when we get the prerequisites for doing it. But the PC version is an extremely fast version of the game as well.
Yeah, this is the fastest version of the game, but it's broken. Literally.
Yeah. Fundamentally broken is a very good point. There are plenty of out of bounds, plenty of glitches that shouldn't really exist, but they do. So we'll see all of them as the run carries on.
Okay. Weird. Didn't hear the knock on the wall. That was weird. Anyway.
Good recovery there.
Casually, the port isn't great, but for a speedrun, it's absolutely fantastic. Everyone should experience it at least once.
Absolutely.
And another consequence of it being the of the PC port is it was made to be played on a keyboard, and it only has 8-way movement, so you don't get like full 360 movement. You can only move in 8 directions.
Camera.
We pick up a weapon early, and that's because Snake actually moves faster when he holds a weapon, so we'll always be trying to have a weapon equipped. So you see in the bottom right, he currently has chaff grenades. Holding anything is faster than being unequipped. And all weapons are the same speed, apart from the C4, which is 1 frame slower every 6 seconds, something like that. Who knows why?
Faster, actually. It's 1 frame faster, I think.
I'm gonna bet you €5 it's 1 frame slower.
Okay. No. I believe you. I might be wrong.
I'll take in on this bet as well. You didn't see the weapon menu, of course, because as we mentioned before, weapon hotkeys are a thing. So every time Pazzo wants to switch weapon, he's just going to hit the corresponding key on his keyboard. So no menuing, for weapons at least. It's just going to distract this guard here by knocking on the tank, which should give him a clear entry to get to the elevator. So elevators will come instantly if you hit them twice. Pazzo did get what we call a fast elevator there. It's completely RNG based again. It's around a 1 in 10 chance for the elevator just to open the doors immediately. Okay, so we're going to see a massive glitch here. It's called the vent glitch. I'll let Pazzo perform it and then I'll explain it a little bit. So as you can see, Snake is very much out of bounds here. And Pazzo is basically running to the northward door on the left of the elevator, which takes him to the cell.
Half of the game skipped.
Yes. So it is exactly as you see it right now. Pazzo has skipped all of the bosses up to this point and is basically in the torture chamber. There's a lot of big skips in this game. In this category. This is by far the biggest.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 10 boss fights in Metal Gear Solid 1, and any percent skips 7 of them. And I think we've done 6 of them just with that one glitch.
Oh, first frame codec, nice.
Very nice. Okay, so Pazzo is going to be waiting under the bed here before Johnny gets back in to save himself some time. He's going to try and get out of underneath the bed as soon as Johnny notices that Snake can't be seen, which is why he's sort of halfway out the bed but still in that first person view. Very nice. And stepping around on furniture because nobody can tell Pazzo what to do.
I step on whatever I want.
Actually standing on the bed here, this is another implementation of the vent glitch. The mechanics are the same. So basically what the runner does is they'll go into a vent and look in first person mode and look up. As they let go of the first person button and stand up, they'll glitch through the wall and be stood up out of bounds, which is exactly how Pazzo managed to get to here without doing all the bosses.
You win. Had enough. So, you're human after all. The torture will stop as I promised.
I wish we could skip this torture scene on MGS3 just like we do on MGS1.
Yes, it'll be a lot easier. Ocelot, of course, saying that he's going to kill the woman instead. Of course, we don't know which woman he's referring to because we have yet to meet Meryl.
Yeah. We're like, hey, kill her, I don't know her, I don't care.
Yeah. Another point is, Ocelot is definitely missing a hand. I'm not sure what from because this is the first time we've met him.
It's quite funny because in Metal Gear Solid 1, when you play it casually, there's a woman called Nastasha Romanenko, and you can never call her the entire game, and you can never meet her once. So a common joke is like, you play the game and you never get to talk to this person. Speedrunners take it one step further by not talking to one of the main characters.
Yes, that's true, that's true. Maybe someday we'll be able to finish the game without seeing Liquid? I don't know.
Yeah, possibly.
The final boss skipped.
Okay, so Johnny's going to have another emergency in just a second.
So if you've never played a Metal Gear game before, it can come across as like it's quite serious. At least once in every game, someone has a toilet emergency like this. At least once.
Yeah.
In MGS3, it happens twice. No, it's 3 times.
we rate the games on how many toilet emergencies there are, which makes 3 the best.
That's what the numbers refer to.
Okay, so
Hey,
Articon
who's
is
this
gonna-
guy? I never met him.
Yeah, we've never met him either. However, he is gracious enough to give us ketchup and a ration.
Wait.
So Pazzo is going to use the ketchup here to fool Johnny into thinking that Snake has somehow injured himself within the cell. He's also going to equip the card here and then quickly unequip it, because quickly equipping the card after you choke Johnny sort of does an animation cancel. Saves us a smidge of time.
You notice we're calling this guard Johnny. That's because he's not only a named character, but he also has a 40-page Wikipedia about his backstory and lore.
He's really important because
Genuinely.
he's really important in MGS4. I'm not gonna say more, but
Yeah.
The guy who you saw in the cell in MGS3 is his dad. Or granddad.
Incredible.
I'm not a lore expert, but yeah.
Johnny Senior.
So, Pazzo is going down to the bottom, the second floor basement now to grab the PSG-1, which is a very, very...
Oh my
important
god.
item.
I don't know what
Ooh.
happened there. Okay.
Run for the
Yeah.
door.
Like, the timing is precise. You have to run. I think I was too close from him.
Yeah. You can just about, like, sneak past his line of sight, but it is a very tight angle. So Pazzo's going to throw this guard here, sneak past this guard, and crawl underneath the lasers to pick up the PSG-1. So here's our first use of GME. So Pazzo equips the sniper rifle and then switches to shaft, which basically makes him invulnerable to damage, and they don't trigger the lasers anymore. He goes prone after that to basically turn off the God mode exploit glitch. And then he's out of there scot-free with a PSG-1, which will now freely allow him to use the God mode exploit whenever he wants.
Yeah, coming up here is the tank fight.
Oh, yes.
Good job, you did it.
So, weirdly
That was
enough,
fast.
the layout of the mines here is as they would be just before the tank fight. The mines change later. So we have to use a specific route this way, as if the tank fight hasn't been done yet, if that makes any sense.
We haven't fought the boss, but the game thinks the boss is dead. But it kept the room. I'm not even going to try and explain it. Why am I trying to explain Metal Gear Solid 1?
Yeah, it's...
So in this room, you can't use weapons, except you can because of the PC.
Yes, yeah.
I don't know if you're doing the sniper strat here, but you shouldn't be able to use the sniper rifle, but you can.
No, I can't use the sniper rifle yet because I'm not...
Oh, you can't. You're not high enough rank.
Yeah, exactly.
Because this game has levels as well. It has ranks. You level up like an RPG. So if someone wanted to get this game into, RPG Limit Break, you just have to explain the background leveling system. When you kill bosses, you level up. So like right now, he's leveled up because he killed Psycho Mantis.
This is the boss called the Shell.
Yeah, there's a very weird camera angle on the bookcase there. Okay, so we're going to see another out of bounds here using GME2. So what's going to happen? Actually, I'll... So I have to let Pazzo count his steps.
Yeah, he has no indicator for whether, apart from counting his steps, he has no way to tell if it works or not because he's in complete darkness. But GME2 essentially lets you walk over load zone triggers without triggering them, so it lets you get out of bounds really easily through doorways. He's now going to attempt a brand new glitch that was found this year. It's called the Boba Skip. We're going to get through the frozen door, and this is a 50-50 whether it will work or not. He has no control over whether the Boba Skip will work first time. It's a 50-50 chance to get a certain animation which will clip through the frozen door that's halfway up the tower. So what he's going to do is position himself against the door, look at a certain angle, and then detonate a grenade in his hand. And if you've heard of this, you may have heard of this skip. It was on every major gaming news channel. First time. Let's
Very
go.
nice.
It worked, and I'm really sad because I lost the big boss and the armory.
That's how it goes sometimes, mate.
Yeah.
So that skip was found by a streamer called Boba. She found it accidentally on her first playthrough, and then posted a tweet that said "Get wrecked speedrunners," which she had every right to, in my opinion, because she did what. I mean, it's not like people haven't tried to find that skip before.
Oh.
But now we're gonna fight Sniper Wolf for the second time, even though it's the first time. But thematically, it's the second time. We're gonna give her a real honourable fight by
Running.
punching through the barrier, which automatically ends the fight.
Yeah. So basically what happened then is Pazzo went into GME and rapidly switched between his stun grenade and shaft grenade, which keeps your motion going forward to trigger the cutscene, trigger the load zone. You winning the Sniper Wolf 2 fight. You know, really bug-free game.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the game doesn't have full damage because you were never meant to be able to fall off any object, so it just doesn't have full damage programmed.
Oh no.
So when you do fall off stuff, you just instantly drop to the bottom.
That's good recovery. The angle to throw those guards is quite precise, and it's very like easy just to be a slightly different angle. But good recovery there by Pazzo.
Guys, let me know when there's time for a donation reading.
Oh, you have time now. There's a elevator, so you can do it.
Brilliant. Well, we just got an absolutely massive donation of £250
Wow.
from an anonymous donator who left no message. So whoever you are out there, thank you so much for that massive donation. We also got a donation from for £10 from Ruffled Bricks, who says good luck to all the runners this weekend and the runners on Monday. Thank you so much for both of those donations. You guys are so generous. It means so much.
Thanks for donators. That's a really important cause.
Yeah, thanks Ruffled Bricks and Anonymous Legend. Alright, we're going to fight a boss legitimately. I'm serious right now. We're going to fight a boss legitimately. If you forget that he can't hit us because the PC glitch has allowed us to be in God mode, either that or he's like a stormtrooper or something. He's just completely unable to hit us. So Raven, we lob grenades at him, try and time them out. So we're just timing out for when his iframes end and plonking another one at his feet. I love that. I love the punch kick.
That's RNG manipulation.
That's the first boss of the game. That's Raven on any percent.
Yeah. That's the easiest boss of the game, by the way, especially on PC.
Here we are. Here's Metal Gear Rex. See it for the first time.
Pazzo's going to get a series of codec calls from Archon here as he makes his way up to the top. I don't know why Archon feels the need. That was a really fast codec answer there as well. You can answer codecs on the first frame and it's slightly faster. Of course, the risk is that you'll just enter the codec menu and waste time. You can also use the swim glitch, which I mentioned earlier, by rapidly switching between your stun and your shaft grenade to keep momentum as you're getting the call, which is what Pazzo did then.
Oh.
Okay. Instead of messing around with that guard, Pazzo's just going to use the PSG-1 ammo that he picked up earlier just to take him down. It's a lot easier. It's a very sort of finicky way to get around that guard without being spotted. Okay, so there's a really big bit coming up here. So what has happened is Revolver Ocelot has shot the PAL key out of your hand. You need this key to disarm Metal Gear, and it has fallen into the drainage ditch below. If Pazzo had 11 alerts at this point, or at least 11 alerts, it would be in a random location. However, a sneaky little rat has picked it up, so Pazzo is going to have to find this rat and reclaim the card.
And hope for a god rat.
Yeah, this is a nightmare for all bosses runners. We don't usually have this in runs. This is only on all bosses, providing you get your alerts right.
Yeah, back in the day, I mean, the difference between a good rat and a bad rat can be like minutes.
Oh, he moved.
For a long time, this is what all runners had to contend with until D. Limes, the current world record holder, I think, of almost every Metal Gear Solid 1 run, took the time to go and time out all the locations of where the PAL key can spawn, and then found that actually having more alerts is faster, but like almost always.
There we go. Pazzo has got the PAL key once again, so he has to make his way all the way up to the top of Metal Gear Rex once again.
That wasn't a terrible rat, to be fair.
No, that was decent. Like, you can have faster rats, but that was not awful. Sometimes you just miss the shoot and he moved the other way, and you can spend like 2 minutes. So that was okay.
Yeah.
The other thing I didn't really mention is that we hit the rat with the Stinger, because on any percent we pick up barely any of the weapons that appear in the game. We don't get the SOCOM, the FAMAS, the Nikita. I think that's them all.
Sometimes you can use the grenade as well, but I spent all my grenades on Raven, so...
Yeah.
Using the Stinger to take out a camera there. The camera spots you in that room. The room floods with gas, and you basically just have to die. The alert will never reset. So getting rid of that's just a bit better.
Pazzo used a little punch buffer there, just so we could time getting past that guard. He's quickly equipping his shaft grenade because it silences your footsteps. It's funny how silent footsteps appear in 3 and 1 as a glitch. Okay, so the next bit coming up is Pazzo is going to have to basically call the key, the PAL key. To do that, he needs to go back to the area where he fought Raven, and he's going to wait for a total of 61 seconds until the key freezes, and then he's going to make his way up to the top of Metal Gear Solid Rex. Once again, there's a lot of backtracking in this segment of the game. So 61 second timer starts now. Pazzo's also going to pick up some extra Stinger ammo that he's going to use a little bit later. Runners use different methods of sort of timing. The 61 seconds, some use an audio cue in the music, others will use their splits, physical timers, but so long as you don't leave the room before 61 seconds, it's okay. You can kill a run by doing that, as the card won't be frozen. You'll have to go back into the room and wait the whole time again.
Yeah. Like, when you play it casually, you check up the card manually, but I'm not gonna do that, because on speedrun, you don't have time to do it.
Yeah. Okay. So as I said, Pazzo is going to make his way all the way through again. Pazzo went into GME there to avoid getting shot by the turrets. As you might see, he's got only a little slither of life, and I think he's probably got 2 shots by a turret before he is completely dead.
Yeah.
So
Turrets
avoiding
can shoot
shots
me
is-
once. I think guard can shot me just one before they kill me. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Extreme is very extreme.
Well, when you compare to MGS3, it's not that bad.
Yeah, this is quite a significantly easier run than European Extreme on MGS3. Not to say that it is easy, because it is not. Okay, Pazzo's just going to pop the second key card in. This is the last section of backtracking, but it also is the furthest. Pazzo's going to make his way back to the... Oh.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm not gonna lose time. The big boss rank was dead anyway, so that's not a big deal.
It would have stung so much worse to lose it on that as well.
Oh yeah. No,
If we're still backtracking, does that mean we've got time for another donation?
Oh yeah, of course.
Edward the German donates £20 saying, "Good luck to my bald French bro. Excited for your next super calm MGS3 run. LMAO."
Hey, thank you very much, Edward. And I'm not that bold, but anyway. So yeah, what I was saying is, with my route on Extreme, I have an extra alert I can take. So if I had an alert on this section with the guard, that would be that still would be a big boss.
True. Very
But
true.
sadly.
Pazzo entered GME Phase 2 again here, and this skips a codec call that he's going to get. Well, he isn't anymore, and it saves that smidge of time that all speedrunners want, really.
I think it's 4 seconds saved, like that.
Is it actually? That's actually a lot more than I thought it was.
Let me think. Yeah, maybe less, like between 2 and 3, I think, after all. But that's still something you take.
Yeah, in such a short run, you honestly take every second that you can.
So right there, I could just run without GME because the turret is in the good position, but I'm not gonna take the risk.
Yeah, in other difficulties, you would probably take the risk. It is RNG whether the turret is in a position to shoot you or not. But on extreme, because the damage output from turrets is so much, it's just better to go into GME and avoid that shot. Okay, so Pazzo is going to have to wait 61 seconds yet again for the keycard to heat up. But not only is he going to do that, he's also going to retrieve some items that he's going to need for a later fight. The boss coming up requires a lot of stinger ammo, more than we have in our inventory at the moment. So he's just going to pick up some extra ammo and make his way back to the door. And that's that. That is the last key card, nice and warm, ready to deactivate Metal Gear Rex.
Surely just dipping it in the molten lava would heat up a bit faster.
I mean, that is a fair point.
Yeah, when I played the game casually the first time, I thought you had to like crawl upon the lava with the key to to warm it.
Yeah, I think that's a very common thought. Either that, or you have to like get blown by the steam to warm up the card. I think was like another big rumor.
Sadly, there's no other way than
Yes.
backtracking.
Fortunately, in the Twin Snakes remake, you don't have to backtrack as far, as there are some pipes that will freeze and heat up the card for you.
It's a good change.
Yeah, this is this backtracking is the majority of the run in any percent, and it's time consuming, and yeah, you've got some difficult-ish bosses coming up, so you don't want to lose a run after all this backtracking.
Yeah, no matter what what exploits you have on the PC, you'll always have to fight Liquid legitimately, no matter what version you play in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a tough fight.
Okay, we are in Rex's lair for the last time. I will say that it looks like Pazzo is just walking up these ladders. I think every runner has a period when they learn this run where they sort of do a punch kick at the bottom of the ladder because of how close you have to be to the ladder before you actually sort of climb up it.
Yeah, and you have to face it.
Yeah, it's awkward. You'll still see very experienced runners making the punch kick at the bottom of the ladder. Okay, so big surprise. Master Miller, who we've not really spoken to in this run, is actually Liquid Snake. So Pazzo's just going to give Archon a call so he can break us out of here. He's using a strategy here, devised by the most handsome of Metal Gear runners.
Did you make it?
I think it was you, Apache. Basically, we'll go into first-person mode to wait for a codec call. As it comes in, it will take you out of first-person mode and allow the runner to see exactly when the codec call comes in.
That's my one contribution to this game. It saves about 2 frames.
Hey, it's you? You did it?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I got the idea from MGS2.
Okay, so Pazzo is going to take out Rex here. He's in GME, so we're at no risk of anything. And then we're going to listen to Grey Fox. So, as mentioned earlier, weapon hotkeys are a thing in this game, and you can switch to any of your current weapons and see this hilarious snake model sort of hovering off the floor. Okay, so this is the second phase of Metal Gear Rex here. Second and final. There's some iframes that Pazzo is basically accounting for here. You can't just spam thing of rockets. Good fight, well done. Okay, so now we've got the liquid fight coming up. it's very precise. It takes a lot of timing and rhythm to get what we call an infinite liquid, which is an infinite punch combo followed by either a kick to kick off liquid or a throw. Like as I said, it is very hard to pull off.
At this height, it will kill even you. Have at you, Snake.
Okay, so Pazzo's going for what we call a two-throw setup here. Okay, he's throwing him again so he can get this set up. Liquid is just being a pain today, and he's not staying where he's supposed to do. Here we go. Pazzo's got it here. Like I said, you need a lot of... it's very tight timing to be able to hold it consistently. Pazzo's doing a very good job here of keeping us cool, trying to get them back into a position where he can get the infinite punch.
Nice shot.
Okay, so when he says nice shot, he's going to start countering any punch-punch-kick combos you do, so it's a lot more dangerous for Pazzo now. There you go, you see it there. Here we go, Pazzo's... Oh no. So Liquid can slide as well. So he'll slide out of your range of your punches, which is a real pain.
To finish the fight as well, after you get his health low enough, you have to kick him off. It's not enough to just get his health down. So unfortunate being caught.
Yeah, he does a lot of damage on extreme. No worries, Pazzo. You good, mate. It is like I said, it's an extraordinarily hard fight. So he's going to go for his two-throw setup again. Hopefully Liquid will be well behaved this time. Here we go. So you can't just spam the punch button here. You have to have a particular rhythm to be able to hold this. And you see that Liquid is slightly sliding towards the edge of Rex, which should give Pazzo the room to be able to just end with a kick, and that is the fastest option of ending the Liquid fight. Well done. Again, I can't stress how difficult that boss fight is. You might have noticed as well, Pazzo took off his headphones for that. It's very distracting hearing Liquid.
I can't believe I died on Liquid.
It's a hard fight, mate. It's a hard fight. You did really well. Okay, so this is the last part of the run. We call it the escape sequence. And Pazzo is going to go through two sort of guard checkpoints, and then somebody else will appear for the last time. So this part is nice and straightforward. You've got two barrels that you can blow up to take out those guards, but the next checkpoint has three guards, and they're very spaced away from each other, which is a real pain to sort of take them out. See, Pazzo's going to focus fire on one of them here, and then take out the others.
Interestingly, we found a new glitch as well very recently, but it only works on the console version of the game. If you have a second controller plugged in, you can manipulate those guards using the second controller. That was found like three months ago.
It's such a crazy glitch to find as well, isn't it?
I can't believe no one's ever noticed as well.
Yeah.
It's not over yet.
Okay, so Liquid has appeared once more. You might think this is an auto-scroller segment. It is not. Liquid has a certain number of hits that you'll have to get on him before this segment will end. There's a couple of phases, but basically Pazzo's doing a really good job here of waiting for Liquid's iframes to run out and just aiming that gun towards him. Also doing an excellent job here. Liquid does have faster reflexes on the harder difficulty, so he will shoot you a lot faster than playing on normal. Okay, this is coming up to the last section. It's very awkward to get these shots. Sometimes Liquid can just avoid them. Pazzo seems to have found the sweet spot here. It seems to be at the edge of his glove. It seems to be the ideal place to aim.
Time is gonna be soon. Time.
Big
Very good run.
40.
I'm really unhappy with my run. Like the liquid fight, I just screwed it up so much.
It happens, mate. You did very well, and like I said, but in the last run, you kept your cool exceedingly well.
Yeah, thank you very much, guys. Like, it's okay. It's just for charity. That's okay.
You may not be happy with the run, but you managed to raise an amazing amount for charity as well.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Be proud of yourself, man.
Thank you, guys.
Have you got anything you'd like to say before we head off into intermission?
I would like to thank first Apache and Brusqueta for coming to commentate my runs. They're both pretty insane runners on MGS3 and MGS1, and I was very honored to have them on my marathon.
Thank you for having us, mate.
No problem at all, mate. But don't worry about me. If you want to check out Il Pazzo, he streams on Twitch pretty regularly. It's il_Pazzo. He plays MGS3, plays MGS1. He'll play anything. He'll speedrun any game, and he gets good quick. So come and check him out. Really
Thank
cool
you.
dude as well.
Thank you.
Well, with that said, we will indeed head over to our intermission screen. We'll be back very, very shortly for Stevie Blue with Spec Ops The Line in the any percent walk on the beach category. So if you are a fan of these tactical shooters, you should stay around for that. We'll be back very shortly.